Raw and uncut. Here I am on my way to work, and I felt the need to put a message out because I've been thinking a lot. I am a diversified thinker. I like to put it that way because there's such a negative connotation of overthinking. And I know that overthinking can put us in a bad space sometimes, but I also think that it puts us in a space to really analyze every part or every dynamic of the situation as possible. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing when it becomes stressful, but it's not a bad thing if it helps you figure some shit out. So instead of saying overthinking, I deem myself a uh, diversified thinker. That's what I am. All right, but I just wanted to make a note that maybe it will again ring someone's alarm, but at this age that I am now, I have absolutely no desire to stay in any type of relationship that is unhealthy and toxic. At this age that I am now, I have no desire to be with or around any potential romantic interest when they absolutely don't know how to treat me. I remember Lauryn Hill saying in that song, that thing or doo-wop, right? First of all, there were so many jewels in that song, but I'm just gonna go off one. When she said, "Respect is just the minimum." It is just the minimum. And so when you're with someone that doesn't even respect you, when you're with someone who does not respect you, there's nothing that you can do to change that. I just feel like they already have their mind made up. That is what it is that they're feeling. And I don't have no tolerance for disrespect at all. Also, when you are with someone who juggles with your feelings, who play with your fucking feelings, that is just another, obviously transparent to me, maybe not so much to others, but that is obviously a bold statement to say that they don't give a fuck about you. They just not being forward in saying that, but they definitely mean that they don't give a fuck about you. If they gave a fuck about you in any type of way, you think they will play with your feelings? Are you playing with theirs? They don't take you serious. They know that there are little to no consequences behind mistreating you or playing with you or disrespecting you. And they know that they are just around and being in that certain situation because it's beneficial to them at that time. However it may be. It may be material benefit. It may be emotional benefit. Because a lot of adults carry around these childhood traumas. But that's a whole nother story I don't want to get into right now. But just know that I no longer accept that, and I don't have space for that. I think maybe at one time I have accepted it, and called it love, and I think that my ex probably thought the same thing. And even though I have grown, he has not. Or perhaps he has grown a different way and we have grown apart. Either way, his mistreatment of me definitely defined to me who he is as a person, as a mate. And that person is no longer for me. Even if that means I have to be alone. But to be honest, I'm not even worried about being alone. I want to be fully in a loving relationship with myself for a while. I want to be able to experience what it's like not to maintain another adult. I did a lot of maintenance. Some people respect it, some people don't. He was one of the ones that don't. Kept demanding so much of me that he was unwilling to give. Did not give. This is just me putting it nicely. And I just refuse to make room for that. At 46 years old, for me, because he's older than me, I am not going to tolerate, put up with, or even interact with anyone who does not reciprocate the energy in which I am giving to the relationship. So that goes for my sisterhood, that goes for my brotherhood, that goes for any type of relationship. I'm not just talking about a romantic relationship. I think I need to change the dynamics altogether of what relationships really are and what they consist of in order for them to be healthy and prosperous. At least for me. And it don't mean that I just need for y'all to know that for those of y'all who stay in anything fucked up because they scared to be alone or they scared of loneliness, you really won't be. You really won't be. It's just that the faces will change because the universe will send you your tribe. The universe will put people into your life that fits the description of who you are and who you're becoming. We just have to use our discernment so that we can know who's there for the season and who's there for the reason. But yeah, no. Because I can't lie and say that I haven't thought about trying to rekindle that very toxic ass relationship. I definitely thought about it. Excuse me, I'm in traffic, so I have definitely thought about it. Yes, I did. You know, you with somebody for so long, you give so much of yourself, and you just get into this place where you feel like, well, I gotta give them another chance, though they're not perfect. I gotta give them another chance. But when you're with somebody for long periods of time, just like it's should be maybe general knowledge to you about what to do and what not to do, I think it should be the same for them. I don't think that they should continue doing things that they know aren't right, behaving in a way that's harmful and hurtful to themselves and to you, thus being in a relationship, and expect you to always be the one that compromises your principles, your values, your morals, your self-worth. You're supposed to compromise just to maintain some type of relationship with them. That's not even a relationship. Anything reciprocal, anything non-reciprocal, I'm sorry, I'm in a rush to get my messages across. Anything non-reciprocal is not a relationship, because a relationship outside of yourself takes two or more people to maintain. So that's why I'm saying, even about my sisterhoods, if I'm the one calling all the time, and you don't call to check on me sometime, to me that's an alarm. That's a flag. If I call you and every time, you got all of this shit that's going on with you, and then when I need an ear, all of a sudden you're distracted, that's a flag for me. If you got all this shit going on and I'm there for you as best I can, and then I got some shit going on, and it could be even you not having much of a response. Maybe at this point, I need to reevaluate. When it's something good, like I was telling my girlfriends the other day, I don't even want to always be the bearer or the receiver of bad news in my sisterhood. I want to be able to be the bearer and the receiver of good news. Just like you could call me with shit going wrong, I want you to call me with shit going right. Don't always keep me in the loop of things when shit going left. Also, let me know when shit going right. I like to hear good news. I like to hear good things that's going on with you, because overall, I care for you and I want you to be happy. Now, I don't also want you to go against yourself. If for whatever reason your discernment is telling you that you can't share good news with me, well then I respect that. But again, that's re-evaluation of the friendship. Because I don't always want to get on the phone with my sisters and cry. I don't always want to fucking plan a girls trip because we need to feel good, aside from being in toxic, fucked up relationships. I want to go on a girls trip that's inspirational, motivational, loving, just fucking because we some fly ass bitches that made it through so much and we're still ascending into our greatness. And in the meantime, we're going to take this little break and just appreciate ourselves type of shit. That's what I want to do. And I wanted to do that, with my significant other at the time. I really felt like, we had been through so much together that the only way to go was up. But again, obviously he didn't feel that way. So I am, reevaluating my relationships, but I definitely will not be revisiting this past relationship. Maybe in, another lifetime, maybe a couple of years from now. I don't know. I'm not a reader. I can't speak futuristically. But I can say that we are two different people right now. And that relationship is not serving to me. I'm tired of one-sided relationships. Like I said, I don't give a fuck which way. I don't give a fuck which dynamic we talking about. I'm just tired of one side of it. I'm tired of carrying the bulk of relationships on my fucking back. I realize that I'm a healer, but I am not going to spend my fucking life trying to fix every fucking body else. So now I'm focusing on fixing me, working on me, and trying to understand and heal the parts of me that felt like I needed to be in a one-sided relationship for 21 years. That's where I'm at. I'm trying to find where my mind state was at the time. I know that we're young and we make, certain decisions when we was younger, and shit happens, and it's okay. I can definitely chop that up to the game. I can do that. But in my adulthood, I just need to make sure that part of me is healed, so I won't revisit another situation like that again. And that I'm healed enough for my discernment to be up, so that no matter how disguised the offering looks, I'll be able to pick up on it and see it for what it is. I do not hate him. I'm just choosing myself, loving myself more, whatever the fuck that is, whatever that consists of. I mean, I realize at this point that there's so many things I can do for myself and by myself. And no, it's not just coming. I can literally go on a trip by myself, or I can go on a trip whenever the fuck I want with whoever the fuck I want. And I can cook whatever I want, and I can spend my time with whoever I want, even if it means spending time by my motherfucking self, which lately I have absolutely been enjoying doing, because there's so many more dynamics of me. I'm like a fucking onion, and I'm peeling, and under these layers I'm finding out these fascinating things about myself, and even the shit that ain't fascinating. Even the shit that's really real, you like, oh shit, that's how you giving it up? To myself. I know myself in and out. So I'm learning so that no one from the outside can't come and offer me no fake shit and I go for it because I didn't realize that that's what I needed. And now I feel like they're filling a void. Oh yeah, I'ma fuck with them because they filling a void because the whole time they got something about them that I needed. If you need it, baby, you gotta give it to yourself. You gotta feel it yourself. You gotta make it right within yourself. And then whatever the person of interest comes into the picture, what they will offer you is an add-on. It'll be like an incentive. It won't be like a must. It won't be like I gotta this person because this is what I'm missing. No, it'll be like, oh, I got some of that. He got some of that. And shit, that together, shit, you wanna be motherfucking phenomenal. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's where I'm at. I don't want to be around nothing toxic and fucked up. I had enough toxicity right now in my life. I feel like I learned a lot of lessons, and I think those lessons will take me a long way. And of course, I cannot intervene with the divine plan of the universe. So I don't know what she may have in store for me. But right now, while I'm learning this lesson, I am good. I am great. I don't give a fuck how much I cry. And yes, I forgave him. I do not have to be with him to forgive him. He has work on his own that he needs to do. Because anytime somebody has a flower in their garden and instead of nurturing the flower, they fucking crush it the fuck to death until the flower has no life in it and the flower cannot blossom and bring other flowers, or the flower cannot bloom and be fully in its sun and its glory and in its righteousness. Anytime you're dealing with somebody like that, you need to reevaluate you. You need to take a fucking step back, because somebody like that can possibly destroy you. It's a high probability that they can destroy you. I love myself too much to allow someone else outside of me to destroy me. That's giving someone else outside of me too much damn power. And tell me, why am I giving them all this power? Because I'm in love with them? Well, what the fuck are they with me? Are they in love with me? Do they love me? Do they love you? Because I don't believe that a person that is in love will constantly, consistently, habitually, on purpose or purposely hurt who they love. Even though I'm a woman, I'm Venus, he's Mars. Okay, I get that part. I just don't understand how you can continually hurt the person that you love and try to tell me that it's because of the experiences that you've had. I just don't buy that shit. I don't buy it. We have traumatic experiences, yes, but I've been with you so fucking long. We've been through so much for so fucking long. You turn your back on me, and anytime you're facing me, it's to fucking hurt me, and you tell me it's because of the experiences that you had. I don't buy that shit. I don't buy it. I no longer will buy it or feed into it. I am doing what is best for me. I am finding a new life with myself, for myself, and honestly, even my not so good days turned out pretty good, because if nothing else, I had peace. So even if I fucking cried because I miss him sometime, I cried in peace. Even if I fucking hurt because I wish so much it wouldn't be this way, I hurt in peace. So at least I have the peace and the serenity to have a solid fucking thought and to take myself through the emotions and feel what it is I need to feel and go through what I need to go through in order to make it through. I can do all of that in peace. I don't have to defend myself. I don't have to fight. I don't have to argue. I don't have to try to get understanding. I don't have to pray. I don't have to ask, why is it me? Why? I don't have to go through any of that. Whatever it is I'm going through, I go through it in peace. And that to me is worth more than trying to dissect what we had and where it went wrong and why is he this and why he and what was it about me. I'm not dissecting a motherfucking thing no more. I'm not motherfucking doing it. I can't be that fucking bad of a motherfucking person. I can't be. Because God knows me better than anybody else, and he allowed me to be a motherfucking parent. And I've done a great job at being a parent. And I'm just saying that to say that's my logic to it, though I can't be that much of a fucking bad person, because I do have great people in my life. My children, my sisters, my family members that I really fuck with. I have great people in my life. I can't be that fucking bad of a fucking person that I have to keep making excuses for my significant other mistreatment toward me. And, well, honestly, if we being real about it, if I am that bad of a fucking person, at least I can be that fucked up person in peace. Now, I don't have to be heartbroken and fucked up. If I am fucked up, I'm fucked up by myself in peace. I'm not trying to hurt anyone else. So with that, I want to say have a wonderful day to you all. Thank you for rocking through this shit with me. Some days is better than other, but either day is a good day. Feel me? Peace and blessings to y'all. And I'm definitely going to do a live again very soon.